Hi, I'm Chuck Dorsett for Weaver Leathercraft, and this is the Leather Element. If you've got a good question for us, or a good idea for a leather element, drop it in the comment box below. Now this week, confusing point, and we get this question all the time, what bevel corresponds with what weight of leather, or edger, right? Well, if you're confused on this, don't feel bad. There's a point behind that. Each manufacturer, or each brand, numbers their bevels, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem is, the size, the actual cutting width of that bevel is going to vary across brands. So over here you may have a 1, but over here that's a number 3. That's very confusing, but we're going to cut right through that and you'll see what I mean. Now if you're new to leatherwork, an edger or a bevel, think of bevel glass. We're simply removing that hard top corner from our edge. Therefore we can round that edge, slick it and burnish it, give us a very professional edge. Now we're going to use the Weaver Master Tools bevels or edgers. First off, sales pitch. Absolutely. It's one of the best edgers out there. It's going to last longer than we will. But the second point there is only 4 sizes. Some edgers go from 0 to 6. And I mean, we are splitting hairs there. So with the Master Tools, 4 sizes. Now, funny thing, I only use 2 of those. And you're going to see why. But let's step over here and take a look at least 3 of those 4 sizes. Now, I said 3 because to me a 0 does virtually nothing. That is a super fine edger. So we're going to jump up to a number 1, and I've got almost a spot on 4 to 5 ounce here. So let's run that across. Look at that. So yeah, with that in mind, think of a 0. It's going to take off almost nothing. Now a little bit tougher to get across our flesh side or our skive, but there we go. All right. Now I don't have a lens close enough, a close-up lens enough to get in there tight, but to me that already feels round. Okay, let's step up to what I consider the most versatile, because to me a number 2 will do all of our weights. But let's jump over to a 5 to 6 now. There we go. And there we are. All right, again, starting to feel rounded. Now, in my opinion only, what I'm looking for is about 25% angle, 50% flat, 25% angle. And that's about what I have right there. All right, let's jump up to an 8 to 9 ounce. All right, there we go. Now a little bit less, probably 20, 60, and 20. But to me, again, that is getting me on the way to having a rounded, slicked edge. All right, we're going to jump up to a number 3 now because this is huge. This is a 7/64, 1/16, and if I didn't say it, a 3/64. Okay, number 3, and this is our gorgeous saddle skirting. This is a 14 to 15 ounce leather. Look at the chunk that takes off. Let's flip that over, run that down that edge. Now, that took a chunk, so we're probably at 40, 20, and 40. If my math's right, that's not my strongest point. But this raises a problem. Notice this is more pointed. What's going to happen here is if I have too much bevel, when I slick that, wet it and slick it, this is going to bow left or right, that edge will. It's going to be very inconsistent. So the one thing I don't want is too much bevel. Well, I hope that helps with some of the confusion, because a lot of us with crafters, budget, it's always a concern. I can't really buy 4, 5, or 6 bevels, but I can certainly buy 1, maybe 2, and that's going to cover just about everything I work on. I hope this is good information for you. Thanks for taking time to watch The Leather Element. Good luck with your projects.